New details continue to trickle out of Moscow, Idaho, where a killer is still on the run this morning. The killer stabbed 4 students to death a week ago at an off-campus house. Police say 2 other students were there when it happened, but they didn't hear any commotion. And we're learning that the survivors called friends to the house before calling 911. They thought one of the victims might have just been passed out. Robert Sherman joins us live with what more we know this morning. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning to you, Mitch. And we know from investigators that search area has started to expand behind the house as investigators try and look for any more kind of information they can gather and clues. You can actually see there's a light on inside of the home that's right behind us here. Those are actually Christmas lights inside one of the rooms. A sad reminder that in this case, there are 4 families who will have incomplete dinner tables this Thursday. Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Ethan Chapin, and Zana Kernodle were found murdered on the 2nd and 3rd floors of a home just blocks from the campus at the University of Idaho the morning of November 13th. Police still have no suspect, weapon, or motive. Law enforcement on Monday expanding the crime scene, sectioning off an area behind the home where the 4 students were murdered to find more evidence and clues. The unsolved quadruple murder leaving residents in the quintessential, quiet college town a bit on edge.
It's definitely impacting the community, for sure.
While working to keep the city calm amid rumors and speculation, Moscow police are working around the clock, combing through some 700-plus tips that have been submitted. Investigators have also interviewed more than 90 people. Police confirmed the crime was a targeted attack, and it did not appear the suspect forced their way into the home, now assuring the community they will make progress in this investigation.
Ultimately, there is a murderer that is not in custody at this time. We are dedicated and we are motivated to actually solve this case and bring justice to the victims and to for their families.
The families and Moscow residents speaking out.
Our police force does a really good job for what they do, but frankly, this is a case that is way beyond anything that they've trained for or we've been prepared for in the past.
Now this community hoping law enforcement will soon find the suspect and put them behind bars.
I'm just praying and trusting that God's will is going to be done, and praying that he'll bring whoever is responsible to justice.
Last night, 20-year-old Ethan Chapin was laid to rest. He was the first of the 4 victims to have their funeral services. His mother saying in a tearful remark that she's hopeful his story stays top of mind until the killer is caught. Mitch?
Still just continues to be a baffling and extremely sad story, Robert. Thank you.